Hello, ladies. I thought I'd give everyone flashbacks to when I tried beating Radiant. I know. So I thought that it would be a nice time to send us all back to that special place where we listened to Girl from Ipanema 10 hours, classical version, whilst waiting to do Radiance. In fact, I kind of want a full repeat. I want to give it a try. Also, I call it Radiance. I've completely forgotten what. I've forgotten what the controls are. I still think we should give this a go. Yeah, hold on a minute. I'm just gonna turn down the game audio so that we can do this bit the way that it was meant to be played. Oh my god. I forgot how scary this was. Why did I do that? Why am I messing up? I have no idea what I'm doing. This is not the time. Oh my god.
WTF, I only just started playing and you're spoiling the game for me.
Sorry. I think it's time. Oh my god. That was terrible timing. That wasn't bad though. That was terrible, however. Jesus, can you give me some time to heal, please? Give me some time to heal, please? Give me some time to heal, please! Turns out I'm fragile. Oh, I'm too... First try. Listen, I'm not used to doing this one with facecam. Also, because it's September and it's just about university moving in week for most unis, it was exactly 2 years ago that we did this last. That's a sobering thought. Anyway, I've had enough of this bit. This bit isn't funny anymore. This bit isn't funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. It's now the harsh reflection of reality that it's been like so many. It's been literal years, which is crazy, but sure. And if that doesn't bode badly for the rest of the game, I don't know what does. So I loaded up this file because I thought that it would be nice. Remind me, do pantheons count towards completion of the game? Because this is my, like, this is my file. This is the one with, like, all charms and, you know, a reasonably complete... They do? In that case, gamers, I think that means we need to make our way down to Royal Waterways, don't we? Okay, in that case, I want to... If we're gonna do at least 3 streams worth of pantheons, we should do this. Also, it's just occurred to me, Spark, thank you so much for the resub. I'm sorry I refused to acknowledge it and instead just kept playing the game. But you can see that that boss battle puts me in a fragile state. It makes me very fragile. You can Hollow Knight because I'm mentally well. All of the characters in this game are completely stable and mentally well. Do you have a shortcut under Nailmaster unlocked? Ooh, I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do. Where would that be? Like on the map right now? Because currently the best way I can think of getting there is... Stag stations are the purple. Yikes. Honestly, maybe King's Station? Far left of purple. Like in city? So that would be a shortcut as in like... Hollow Knight is your favourite game, your beloved? Yeah, I love it and I miss remembering where stuff was. Because, yeah, Queen Station to Junk Pit is the most geographically quick route. But I'm wondering if I go that far and I don't have the thing unlocked, it's a straight shortcut to Junk Pit. Let's give it a go. Let's go to Queen Station. And then from there... I mean, we're like up here. In fact, what charms do I have? What charms do I have? I currently have Void Heart, Unbreakable Strength, Quick Slash, Mark of Pride, Grub Song. This is interesting. Hello, Toxic. Toxic, you know what I'm going to do just for you, because I don't think you were here when I did the bit. Doesn't this send you back to a happy place? Sends me back to a happy place. Some of my happiest memories are in this place, specifically, listening to this song. Why do I have Void Heart equipped? I thought I had to have it equipped. Yeah, I can't unequip it. I have to have this. Girl from Ipanema 10 hours classical version. That's exactly yeah, that's exactly it. We can all picture the thumbnail for this in our head. We could all picture the Stan Getz and Astrid Gilberto, the girl from Ipanema, and then the face, and then the guy. This reminds you of redacting SOC committee meetings while I was chair. It does. It does. It's one of the good days. It's the good times. But yeah, between this and Bingus Cam, God, we have them all. This is definitely not a visually overstimulating screen. Between Twitch chat and Girl from Ipanema and me, and see, this is why when I used to stream Hollow Knight, it was just like, where is it? I could take it back to the real old days. A 2020 Mellow experience. Actually, it is literally. It was about 2 years ago. Yeah, no, it was 2 years ago September that I beat Radiant, so this is a full-on two year time skip. I stream with webcam now to punish us all for our deep internal sins. But no, I'm not going to play Girl from Ipanema the entire stream. Even though I would love to, I'm petrified that I will get some sort of copyright thing. So I'm going to leave it. Bingus would need to be taking up like 25% of the screen for true 2020. No, you're right about that. So yeah, the original, let's go back to the original. So first of all, there's no me. There's Girl from Ipanema. And Bingus is like... So yeah, anyway, welcome to the stream. We're gonna try and defeat the Hollow Knight. Before I do that, I should pick my charms. I should definitely pick my charms. So I can't remember what is good to use, honestly. So Quick Slash and Mark of Pride, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with all of these for now. This is fully the hit far away and strong combo. So we're just gonna leave that. I think that's good enough. And Trash mentioned that if I go to King's Station, that's easiest. So King Station and then walk completely left and then to Junk Pit. That makes sense. So we're gonna have to go to... First of all, we're gonna have to go to any station. That is a large bingus. What do you mean? This is normal. Really good if you love spamming now. I do love... Wife. Queen. God, every time she speaks, I just have to stop and listen. Amazing. And you know what? Spoilers? The moment presents itself, and she helps. Hey, did you know that Hollow Knight Silksong's coming out? Did you know Silksong is coming out at some point? Did you know that? Because I knew that. As fun as this is, I'm gonna reduce Bingus back to like a healthy size. Oh, whoops. I guess Bingus is front of the...
Oh no. Be quiet. Melio has entered Sigma.
See, you've never been able... This is so weird. Like, this is what these streams look like. I'm really tempted to not do webcam just to capture the vibes. But I think I will. I don't know. It feels weird to not do webcam at this point. You know what? Fuck it. No webcam. We're not doing webcam today. But I am going to pause Girl from Ipanema because, like I say, I'm legitimately petrified that Like, I don't know what Twitch boundaries are for music anymore. I know that... Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. Sorry about that. Usually put Stinky in there. Stinky's a good idea. Oh, I keep pausing when I want to look at the map. So I need to head down and... I don't have compass on, so I have no idea where I am. That's fine. Actually, I'm gonna head to Dirtmouth, even. Where's my mellow? Listen, Spark. I think as long as you've been, you know, around to check out my streams, I've used webcam. So I know this is a completely foreign, completely unfamiliar experience, but this is what I did for, like, most. Dirtmouth. No, I don't like it. I prefer Dirtmouth. I called it Dirtmouth for ages. Like, Dirtmouth is just what I called it. And then at some point along the line, I got poisoned by, like, I don't know, whatever they have going on in the south with places like Plymouth. I think we should call it Plymouth. That's my hot take for today. It is called Dirtmouth. It is Dirtmouth. And no one's gonna stop me. I'm right. Everyone else is wrong. Actually, I want to speak to my boy. How you doing? There's a town here. You should take the opportunity to rest. It was full of travellers coming and going. It seems quieter now. God damn, you do not know how far I would go to have my memory be erased so that I could play this game again for the first time. I'm so excited for Silksong. You've got no idea. Just even reading out text from this little character, my little friend, makes me so happy. I'm full of joy. I'm so full of joy. So disconcerting that there's no webcam. I know, it's really weird. Like, I've occasionally, since doing this, you know, for the past 5 minutes, I've, like, tapped out and looked at it, and it just looks really odd. Like, it doesn't seem right that there's no webcam. Because, I mean, I've been streaming approaching 3 years. Oof, let's not think about that one. And for most of that time, actually, I've used webcam. So I didn't start with webcam, but the majority of my time streaming, I've used it. So it does feel increasingly odd to not be using it. Whoop. Nope. Well, I guess we're going in here now. Hi. Bye. Anyway, that was a reaction. But, like, I finished Hollow Knight exactly 2 years ago. And Hollow Knight was the last game that I played entirely without webcam. So, there's a reason that it feels weird. This is the best Willow has ever looked. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'm not even kidding. I am kidding. For legal reasons, this is a joke. For genuine legal reasons, I'm kidding. I would never hurt Spark Shooter 101. Never in my life. I never in my life have hurt Spark Shooter 101. I'm so convinced I'm going the wrong way. I am not comfortable enough with this map anymore. Oh, remember when we came here for the first time and Hornet was there and we got to see her again. In the Black Vault far above. It's not exactly above. It's actually above and to the left. So someone could do with changing that inscription, actually. The comfort I feel. I know, like, when they say comfort game, when people say comfort game, this one, this is the comfort game. This is the one that we've all been talking about. People will trick you into believing that they've played other comfort games, but nope, this is it. How did that hurt me? I'm supposed to be stronger than this now. I'm a big Hollow Knight gamer. I'm about to try the Pantheons. I've completely forgotten where I am. No, I just need to keep going left, don't I? I just need to keep going. There's the nailsmith sign, even. Your mum got confused when you were looking out the window on Monday. She came in to speak to you and didn't know what was going on because you weren't in the corner. I'm always in the corner. Sorry, I'm just imagining, you know, because you can still kind of hear my voice and the sound of traffic, but you're right, that the image is literally just a room. A completely still room. It would be funny, actually, like, imagine, dead ass, I'm streaming, I'm streaming, and this is what you see. And it's just, you know, it is a webcam. It is technically live. Am I there? No. Where am I? I don't tell you. God, I really hope I've unlocked the sneaky way down, because I can't be bothered to backtrack. Anyway, that was a funny bit. God. Bits are increasingly less funny when they involve hunching over slightly to the left of the webcam. Anyway. Seeing you. Mel, you back? I missed you. Oh no! Oh no, Mello's gone again! What happened here? What is this? No! Who could have seen this coming? Oh my god, the tragedy. The tragedy. Is this right? God, please, please, begging you. This doesn't seem right. I have no idea where I am. It's dark. It's cold. It's dark. It's cold. You had headphones on? She usually look at me like, oh, Redacted is on. I like the phrasing on, like it's a TV channel. Like, oh, have you turned on the Twitch to see the Mellow? I can't believe Mellow is on. This is right? Okay, so I just keep going down, yeah? This seems good. This seems good. And then, if this is Junk Pit... Yeah, this is Junk Pit. I think I might set the, Okay. I'm gonna set Dreamnail down. But can someone that remembers the game tell me, is it down and Y or up and Y? I think it's down and Y, but I'm actually scared that if I don't do this right, I'm getting sent to Fungal Wastes. I don't want to be sent to Fungal Waste. It's already here? Wait. But that's not where I am. I'm down here at the bottom of Waterways. Up teleport. What? It was right here. It was... What? See, now it's correct on the map, but you saw that. That was hovering, like, higher up. I'm so confused. Bad game. Hollow Knight bad game. How do I... Now, how do I go to the zone? You can't say extra discovering Hollow Knight these days. You don't want to be spoiled. Hi. Curie, thank you for stopping by. Don't worry, looking at this screen isn't much of a spoiler, as long as you forget it. And also as long as you ignore words like what Toxic said. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you're getting into Hollow Knight. It's an absolutely wonderful game. It's brought me so much joy. And was also such a good game that I could, you know, stream it, even though I'm really bad at video games. So yeah, stop looking! Stop looking! You'll get spoilers, Curie. Go away. Dreamnail? Okay, we did that. We did it. We're here. It's really weird that, like, even though they're basically the same, I need to go rest at the bench that's here, because I refuse to make that mistake. It's weird, because recently, if I've played Hollow Knight and I've done Pantheons, I've been doing it in a separate save. So I've been doing it in my, well, I suppose my Hollow Knight Pantheons save. Wait, have I done this one? Oh wait, that's... Have I done this one? It's got the little gold thing. When did I guess I did that one. Huh. I guess I need to do this one. This is terrifying. I've completed P1. Hell yeah. Gaming. I gamed. Also, congratulations on 94% Spock. Very proud of you. The rippling effect of me recommending Hollow Knight, truly. Because before that, like, I was just streaming The Sims and, well, The Sims 2. Ooh, I'm not ready for this guy. Oh. Oh my god. I'm gaming so hard. You've got no idea how hard I'm gaming. That was terrible. That was really bad. Oh! They can move mid-air? Since when? Since when? I need to take 0 hits during this guy, so this is bad news. Oh, what? 4? Honestly, I need you dead. We're doing this. Fuck. Shit. Shit. What the hell? Oh my god. I'm bad at video games. I'm bad at gaming. This should not be so hard. 3 heals at the end of each fight? I really hope so. I sure hope it does. Oh, damn. That one just got me, huh? Oh my god!
Rusty, besties.
We so rusty. We rusty as heck right now. Ah! Also, it's all well and good if we can get heals in, as long as I actually have the soul to do it. Okay, this isn't terrible. I'm getting my heals back. And this guy's my bestie. This guy's my buddy, my pal. I remember how to do you. Like, this one is so comfortable. This is a comfortable boss fight. Except for the fact that I just did that. Oh my god. And the fact that my earphones are slipping out of my ears. Oh, I forgot that you... That's cheating! Why are you cheating? How dare you? Completely unfair behavior, honestly. Very unvalid of you. Very unbased. Okay, this is going really well. I love this one. It also helps that I did it what feels like a lot of times. Like this one I remember took a while. Honestly, I'm gonna get a heal in now. This feels right. Ooh! Okay, that was easy. That was piss. Although, I do have second phase. I have second phase. Third phase. I know that if I was a real gamer, I could get hits in there, but I'm not. I'm a fake, so I'm not getting hits. I love this fight though. This one is one of the besties. This is a good one. GG, right? Oh no, not our blobbles. Okay, we're gonna play this real smart. Okay, no we're not. I was gonna try and make sure that they both got the same number of hits because they become... This is unbearable. This is already unbearable. I can't handle bullet hell. So... That wasn't my best work. But I actually got far. I hate oblobbles. They're unbearable and should die immediately. Yeah. Oblobbles and 0 of that run were the most uncomfortable. F. F in the chat, truly. Well, that's one of many. How's carrying the stuff back, I've got to ask? It was okay. It was okay. I am... You know what? If I'm just going to sit and chat for a moment, I'll bring back webcam. Because webcam is... Webcam? Sure can. Webcam is a lot more comfortable if I'm speaking. If I'm playing a game and it's Hollow Knight, I don't need, you know, a camera. But otherwise... but yeah, it was fine. The box that I gave you, like, for... Also... What the... Why is there a yellow box around my webcam? Hold on. What is going on here? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Make this thing go away. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. It's like attached to my box. What? Why are you attached to my box? No, I got rid of this yellow box ages ago. What's it doing here? Webcam. I hardly know her. We love to see it. Carrying the stuff back was okay. I can't have 2 earphones in. One of them is just constantly falling out. I gave Spark a big box to carry earlier, and I was like, it's not that heavy, it'll be fine. Except it was quite wide, so it became heavy simply by the fact that you had to carry with your arms like there. And I brought it back on the way back, but I had help, and I needed help. It was actively very difficult. I don't want this box. I don't know why this box is here. It's because technically webcam boxes... Oh, there we go. Bye-bye, yellow barrier. Bye-bye. You brought me nothing but misery and now you're dead. Anyway. Hello, Gabby. Hi. We're back to Hollow Knight. Just for like the next 3 weeks. We're having a 2020 flashback. Hopefully just of this part of 2020. The part where I played Hollow Knight. And no other part. How do you feel about how close we are to the Everyone Dies stream? I feel terrified. I feel actually legitimately nervous. How close are we? How close are we? It was like, how many followers was it? It was a terrifying number of followers, let's face it. It was in my About panel. Actually, it's very hard to find. 500? That's many. So I'm like 20... No, I'm 19 followers off dyeing my hair a colour. Ugh. I think what I might do is, originally when I said that, I was very confident that I would simply just let everyone pick. So if everyone decided I was dyeing my hair bright orange, I'm dyeing my hair bright orange. I think in retrospect, I've become a bit more cowardly, and I think maybe I'm gonna set a couple of options, and I'm gonna make a vote. Or I'll do a bargain with everyone. You can have a really fun, out there, batshit colour. And by batshit, I just mean very far from my brown hair. I don't mean that like bright orange hair is you know, I've done a shit job of saying it, but you know, hair that will very much stand out from my brown hair. If it's a really bold choice, I'll just do dip dye and do the bottom. If it's not a bold choice, as in it's like a dark blue or like a red or like a dark black, then I'll do my entire head. Magic colour is just dark brown, exactly. I'll dye my hair brown. Crazy. A dark black. This is what I mean. Like when I set that goal originally, I was younger. I was braver. Since then, I'm a little nervous. How do I say it? It's a place to... Hey, listen, you joke, but if my hair was like black, like a dark pitch black colour, that would look different. There isn't a like black, but I'm trying to specify. I'm trying to, you know, give you a feel for how it would darken my hair. It wasn't heavy, it was the perfect size for me and comfortable. It really was. I'd happily have pink hair. I'm scared of having bright pink hair on all of my head. I could do dip dye. Truly. Having pink hair is wonderful, join me. I would love to. But I don't... Full pink hair is probably not for me. Which is a tragedy, honestly. It would depend on the shade, actually. It would depend. Because also, how long does it take for hair to grow out? There is a part of me that says, fuck it. I'm only at an age where I can dye my hair a wild colour and not have the HR department speak to me for being unprofessional. I'm only that age for the remainder of the next 12 months. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how I feel when I get to it, because I've never dyed my hair at all. And I'm a tiny bit nervous about it. Like, no matter what colour, even if it's like a very, you know, not too dissimilar, like dark red, there's a part of my brain that goes, ah! But I also set that goal because I wanted to just dye my hair a colour. I've never done that, and I think it'd be fun. But I also have a lot more hair now. So maybe, I don't know, do you think I could pull off just shorter hair that was pink? Do you think I could do that? Because I want to keep the fringe. I don't want to lose the fringe. The fringe makes me happy. The fringe is who I am. We'll get to it when we get to it. It's 19 followers, so that's, you know, actually a long way off. You don't even know. After recommendations, book recommendations, you decide to get The Emperor's Soul. You'll probably get Warbreaker if you like Brandon's writing. The Emperor's Soul is wonderful. That's the, that's a short story, right? Like it's a prize-winning novella. I loved that, Gabby. I really enjoyed reading that. I could pull it off. If you don't like it, you can just dye brown over the pink. True. That is a good point. Oh, that's a really good point. How much money is it to get your hair, like, professionally dyed? It's fine. I'm not thinking about these things right now. This is a future problem. For in the future. A lot? How much a lot? You know, I kind of want to Google it. Professional hair dye. Because I've never dyed my hair. I don't trust myself to do it alone. If I had friend help from friends that have dyed hair before, then I'd feel better. Go Mermaid Star? What does that mean? Oh. Hello? Have you dyed your hair yourself? Friends who've dyed hair before? This is what I mean. Like, it's not something we're thinking about right now. Because if I was dyeing my hair from brown to, like, dark blue, I could do that on my own. I'd feel okay about that. Because I imagine if I just follow the instructions, it'll be fine. But if I was doing anything that required any amount of bleaching, goddamn, I want help. And I would be reaching out to, perhaps, someone by the name of Toxic Avulsionist. Perhaps. Mermaid hair on Google Images? It's mermaid hair on Google Images. Google Images, show me mermaid hair. That's gorgeous, but looks stupidly expensive. Like, it's the only thing you know exists. Spark thinks of dyeing hair exclusively as mermaid hair. Dye your hair a single colour? No. Dye your hair mermaid hair? Yes. Some of these mermaid hair pictures are gorgeous, but like this is a professional job, and I couldn't. It's blue, therefore it's cool. This is what I mean. Like, if everyone decided they wanted my hair like an aqua blue, that sounds delightful. Sure thing. But yeah, basically my scare factor increases the second the bleaching is involved. We'll get to it when we get to it, because I want to be brave about the hair dye thing. Because I set it to be brave, but just increasingly since setting it, the closer we got to the potential, I've just been like, dyeing my hair would require me to dye my hair. But I don't know, yeah, there is actually something very comforting about if I really hate it, which I don't think I would, but if I really hate it, at any point, I can just dye it back and then let it grow out. The fun thing about bleach is that any damage it does to your hair grows out. Yeah. I used to be really, like, when I was a kid, I was determined that if I ever dyed my hair, it'd be when my hair went really grey, and then I would dye it just pink, blue, like really fun colours constantly. Because at that point, you don't have much hair left, and you're old, so fuck it. But I thought like that because I thought that any amount of bleach would just permanently damage my hair. Unless you significantly fuck up, you cannot do any kind of long-term damage with hair bleach. Yeah. Which I didn't realise when I was younger, and I'm only really sort of aware of now. But that, like, childhood being convinced that hair dye would ruin my hair, that has lingered. You'd be more than willing to help me dye my hair. We'll get to picking a colour when I hit 500, which, yeah, honestly, like, I haven't been accumulating followers, which is an awful sentence, but you know what I mean, at much pace in the past, like, year anyway. And I still technically owe everyone a whole stream. But yeah, I want to be brave when I do the hair dye thing. I want to give people the choice and let everyone pick based on what they definitely want. Anyway, I'm going to send my face back to face prison. And let's try to do this again, honestly. I think we did really good for a first try. I think if I can finish Pantheon 2 over the next few weeks. Ooh, okay. These things just go so fast. God, it's the way that... Ah, it's the way that, like, he moves with them. That honestly is what messes me up. I didn't realize I'd have so much trouble with Zero. Like, this is Zero. Oh my god. Okay, that was good actually. I think I needed to use spells there. You would pick a nice color? I trust that people would actually. Like, it's not as if I'm nervous because I think people would pick a really objectively horrible color. I'm actually reasonably confident that people would pick something nice. I suppose my nervousness just comes from, like, I've never dyed my hair. Oh, I love the way this little guy just gets up and goes away. Like, we know you're gonna be back, and I love you for that. Soul Master, my beloved. God, I could never be upset that I'm having to fight you. You're my buddy, you're my pal. Oh, except for when that happens. And then you're not my buddy, my pal anymore. Oh, damn, I dodged a really awkward angle from that one. One of those really old web salon games. Oh my god, I would love to. I'm just a little concerned that, like, all of those games ran on JavaScript, in which case, could I even find them? There's got to be, like, an archive, right, for really shit, like, old salon games. I'd want to play specifically a Bratz-themed one that I played as a kid. If I can play that one, I'm happy. If I can't, I'm miserable. Your roommate from last year. Yeah, no, if I'm thinking of the right person, which I know I am, in terms of hair, yeah, his hair always looks wonderful, and he's always really fun colours. So that fills me with confidence, genuinely. Just as long as there's a hair expert relatively in the mix, I'm okay. And it would be nice for that hair expert to not be a salon that I have to spend a lot of money on. Okay. Like I said, if I was a real gamer, I'd be able to hit during these little segments, but I'm not. I am a real gamer in the way that I can just stand there and take those hits, though. That's poggers. And then you become the person. Wait, I didn't see that bit in the salon games. Okay, so you want me to do the salon stream, and then announce that secretly I dyed my hair ages ago. Okay, I'm just gonna kill one of them. Fucking oblobbles. Fucking oblobbles. I'm gonna kill you if it's the last thing I do, which honestly it might be. Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Please say I get a break after this. Who do I have after this? Mantis Lords. Oh, delightful. This was the break I needed. This was right. Mantis Lords, my favorites. I can't even express how happy I am right now. This is perfect. Are the knights being successfully hollowed? Just about. This is the furthest I've gotten in this pantheon, but also I've been streaming for a while and this is only my second try, so you know. Ah! I meant to jump! I promise I did mean to jump. Okay, I love these so much. This is my favorite in the whole game. My favorite boss. My absolute bestie. Okay, everything's going fine. I'm gonna pause briefly. Rip Adobe Flash, truly. Truly, we're missing so much from that. The world is unimproved. You decided you have terrible taste in media. And Melamaniac's the only good content you watch. Toxic, I have a sad truth to reveal to you. I'm not good content. I'm like fine content. I'm like passable content. Which I think is actually me being very complimentary to myself. So maybe you do have bad taste in media. And maybe I'm continuing that bad taste. Or maybe you've got bad taste in your understanding of bad taste. which is why you think that I'm the good taste and everything else is the bad taste, when actually it's the other way around. Does that make sense? That makes perfect sense, right? You feel like you would only look good with dark hair colors? Maybe, but that's how I feel as well. Like, I feel like I'd only suit like dark blues, dark red, dark brown. It's probably not true. I also think it's like an eyebrow thing. Like, I have very dark brown eyebrows, which I feel means that if I had a hair color that was like light, like a pale pink or like a bubblegum blue, that kind of thing, I feel like it would look weird because I have brown like eyebrows. Whereas if my eyebrows were paler, I could maybe get away with it. Unless I roll into it and I'm like, yeah, no, my eyebrows are this color. Get over it. You watch the Wing Saga series? Why? Ugh. You watch the god awful. Wait. Toxic watched the Winx series, and you're on the edge of your seat. No, I'm sure it's enjoyable. I'm sure it's enjoyable in its own way, but I have only seen people slamming it. Like, there's like a fashion YouTube person. It's called like Girls World or something. I don't know. It's like the 2010s, very high femme, like fashion magazine of the modern YouTube age, and it's wonderful. Yeah, webcam is supposed to be gone. It's the 2020 aesthetic. We're bringing back the playing Hollow Knight and not having any webcam. It was really good. You really enjoyed it. That's fine. There's lots of there's lots of terrible TV that I've seen and enjoyed. And I think that's fine, you know? I think there is probably such a thing as like good art that is good. And then I think separately there is art that is enjoyable, and I think it is very, very fair for something to maybe not be technically good, but to be very enjoyable. Trashy fun in a way I imagine Riverdale is. No, Riverdale is its own layer party. Do not lump Riverdale in with Fate the Winx Saga. Riverdale is so off the charts trashy fun that it's cycled back to being like satire. The bi character scenes in It's Wild. The bi rep is genuinely so bad. Yeah, it's yucky. I've not even seen those. Like, any criticism I've seen of Fate the Winx Saga has literally just been the clothing and talking about how in comparison to like the original Winx, like saying that the original Winx fashion actually holds up more than what they've put in the show, because we are having like a Y2K fashion comeback, and that is the fashion of Winx, and it's just absolutely not what they've managed. They do have a lesbian who comes out and is met with support, and that's kind of it. She's good, but they fucked up the bi rep. Media is steadily kind of getting good at, like, the L and the G. We're waiting on the B and the T and the everything else, but, you know, really slow steps. We're getting there. We're working our way through the alphabet. We're going our way. You have good taste in games, but other than that, it's kind of hit or miss. You did Platinum Knack too. Yeah, but, like, at what point does game taste just become fully ironic? Like, you Platinum Knack too, but did you enjoy it? Like, actually. Oh, fucking Marmu. I'm not in a Marmu mood, I can tell you that. I'm not in a Mar mood. Oh, ball. Stupid ball. Fucking ball. Oh, that was... Oh, I feel kind of bad. That was really fun and easy. Whoops. No! No, I'm just gonna stand in this corner and I'm gonna accept what I get, you know? Oh, come on! Oh, that's what I get for standing in the corner, huh? Corner sufferers unite. I don't remember how I did Nosk, truly. I'm not prepared for Nosk. I remember being told there was like a strat, but I don't know what it is. Do I just go to this corner? Nope, that doesn't work either. Fucking perish Nosk. Oh, come on. This is... I hate Nosk. Season 2 of Winx is out. I will not be watching it for now. Yeah, but you will be, like, eventually. You know you will be. I'm just gonna try again, honestly, real quick. I think we can do this. This is fine. I should maybe be practicing these individually. You're in the correct corner. It doesn't work for the juice drop. That's really, really upsetting for me. Oh my god. Targeting me with this one thing, huh, buddy? I'm gonna get so good at 0 by the time I'm done. You've got no idea. Already, I'm popping off with this one. Oh, he's already got 4. That's less good. But you know, we move. It's just like sewing. We're threading a needle. Oh my god. That was the best gaming I've ever done. You ever seen a person game better than that? No, you have not. Oh, okay, that was less good gaming. But this one I just get impatient because I know that theoretically if I just keep hitting it, it just dies. You know? You're a Hive Knight Pro because it's the start of P3, yeah. The ones later into P3 are harder, but you know, the first 3 I'm good at now. See, I don't know why I'm going for all this effort when I know for a fact that I find, what's it? Oh, that was a bad one. I know for a fact that I find, oh my god, the little bug guy. The boss of Pantheon 2, I know that I found that really hard. So honestly, I should have practiced that before I started doing this. You're too much on your wish list. You want to watch good media like Neon Genesis Evangelion. Yeah, I want to watch that one day. Ever since I found out that it's actually shorter than I thought, and it's just the movies that make it long. Listen, I'll give you Bingus. You just gotta have some Bingus patience, goddamn. Okay, what are you gonna do now? Oh, I see. Stinky. Incredibly stinky, sir. I wish I was a Hive Knight Pro. I haven't done... There are so many bosses that I've just not done since I played them for the first time in the game. And those ones I'm really scared about. Like, there's some bosses that I've done quite a few times. Like this one I feel like I've done a lot. Sly, god. I can't even remember characters' names. This is pathetic. Oh my god! I forgot that if you hit the floor too quick, it just goes again. Oh, come on. This bit's so much easier if he's just on the floor. Oh my god! This is the worst I've ever done this one. This is the cringe gaming. Whoa! It's a genuine jump scare every time! Every time! There we go. Literally one more hit. Pathetic. I will do Bingus Cam, by the way. This feels like a very Bingus Camable moment. As, this stinky little guy dissolves into orange mush, we can have Bingus instead of me. In fact, hold on. You know where Bingus should be? That's where Bingus should be. Bingus. More like bring us more Bingus. Am I right? Am I right? 26 episodes. That's not bad. That's like classic anime length. Okay, I'm just gonna try really hard to just actually beat the bullet hell. Which I need to remember sometimes involves staying completely still and really far away from them. Oh god, I did Grim really easily. Why is this bullet hell honestly the worst? Oh my god, please die. Please, please perish. Oh my god, it's so fast. Please, please. Oh my god. Didn't like that one. No, can tell you honestly, that one was really uncomfortable. At least I get Mantis Lords afterwards, you know. There is some mercy. In this cruel and haunting world, there is like some mercy. I get some banging music, and I get my Mantis Lords. Okay, just gonna do the one heal, because I'm nervous. Okay. I was right about that one. I got really scared for a moment that I was wrong. I remember that one, if you just wait in the right place, it just passes you by. But I don't trust myself to do it twice. No. God, remember when this one took me like 3 hours the first time? I remember that. I can't stop thinking about that, actually. Genuinely 3 hours. It took me so long that I edited it into like a video. That's one of my compilations from Hollow Knight. It's one of my favorites, actually. Oh, there was no need to heal there. I literally have a bench. Grim is wonderful. Yeah, actually, it occurs to me, Party, that this is some particularly spicy endgame content that you never got to. Party only finished ending 1 of Hollow Knight, which is so embarrassing. Because you didn't have double jump and you had a much weaker nail. True, actually. Be nicer to yourself. True. Okay, but I still think if I did... I still think I could do Mantis Lords without any of those things right now. Right now, I swear to God, I'd do it. Your current situation, you're holding a little knight plushie. My little knight and my little hornet are on the window seat. Being, you know, being friendly faces, being friendly little characters. That was an excellent stream. It was great. I think, was it that one that I kept feeling like seasick and I had to like pop a seasick tablet and make the pain go away? But you finished the game. See, I have to bully you. You did Mantis Lord second try, but that's because you're a gamer. I'm not a real gamer. What came next? Oh, it was Marmu. You know, maybe I'm a Marmu appreciator right now. Maybe I'm a Marmu stan, honestly. Oh, no. I'm a Marmu stan until Marmu causes me to experience any pain. And then I'm a Marmu anti. Marmu antis do not interact. Oh my god! Marmu, what is happening? I thought you were my friend. Okay, this is not ideal, considering Nosk. Okay. Okay, I am absolutely gonna cheat right now. Oh, we got lucky there. Got lucky. Got really lucky. Everything's okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot that this is how it worked. I'm hiding in my corner again. No one's gonna take me out of my corner. I love my corner. Okay. The corner strat is so cheap, but it makes my life so much easier. I just keep aiming up, and then occasionally shoot through him, and then go back to aiming up. It's so much easier. And then I just need to move around on this one, honestly. And then I go back to my corner. Hog. Should you get Grim? Yes, you should. You should. You should bring them all in. Nope. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Damn it. Okay. And then I hit. Oh my god. Let me be free. I would like to be free. Oh, it's the fact that, like, they still hurt you for so long. Oh my god! Stinky Crimcher! Stinky Crimcher! This Crimcher can fit so much Stinky in it. Stop doing the ceiling thing! Stop doing the ceiling thing! That felt unfair. That felt unfair. That didn't feel right. That made me upset. How about when you go back to Yakuza 0, I'll go back to Hollow Knight. I'm gonna go back to Yakuza 0. It's not like I've stopped playing Yakuza. I am playing Yakuza 0. It's just, it's almost like I've been on holiday for like 3 weeks, and now it's an important, pivotal university week. It's almost like every waking moment I'm thinking about how the society that I'm in charge of technically doesn't have bowling confirmed, and that technically the only people that can pay the bowling people are people that are so universally slow that it is an established fact that they suck. I'm thinking constantly about the fact that tomorrow I'm going to have to call the bowling people and say, hi, do you have your money? And when they inevitably say no and your bowling is in like 6 hours, I'm going to have to say, yep, can I pay you? Can you pay me back later? Is that a thing we can do? And they'll say, no, but you can pay us. And then out of panic, I will simply pay them. Which won't be fun. Anyway. What were we talking about? What was happening? Your favorite thing is flat room Nosk. No. No. That's not allowed. I've never had to learn how to do Nosk because I simply do the corner strategy. And as long as I'm not a wow piss baby about it, I managed to survive. I'm cheesing the boss for the first few minutes. Shh, I cheesed the boss like the entire round. I only left my corner when the goop from the sky thing happened. No, they haven't sent the payment spark. No, no. We simply got the refund for the thing they fucked up like last October finally, which means we can afford bowling. But it hasn't gone, as far as I'm aware. There's a Nosk too. Is that, hold on, is that corner Nosk? Because we could, I've actually forgotten where the stuff is. It's down a floor, isn't it? Like if we go, no, this is the super secret stinky one. How do we get to the room where you can just play all of the bosses? Is it high up? No. Where is it? High up this way? Down? Okay, it is down then. Down like here, or am I gonna perish? Oh, I'm gonna perish, don't do that. Down and left. Down and left. Oh, okay, so I do just have to go through. So down here. It's not that. Is it? No, it is? It is this? It is this. Okay, where's Nosk 1? See, I've done a bunch of these. Why is that one glowing? I'm going to ignore that. It's because there's a dream one, isn't there? See, look how many I've done. I've even done these lot on Ascended. I've never done them on Radiant. Let's do it on Radiant. Let's see. This can't be that hard. Right? This is just like double damage, right? That's easy. This can't be that hard. Okay. No, Radiant is one hit kill. Pfft, that's fine. That's fine. Now you've said that, I'm a little bit more nervous than... You made me nervous. I'm doing that again. I'm doing that again. I'm doing that again. I'm doing that again. Because I can do that. I can absolutely do that. This is not hard. The only way I fuck this up is if I make a silly mistake. And I never make silly mistakes, which is why I'm going to try to do this the second time. So, overcharm? Oh, you're right, you're right. Wait, how many overcharms can I do? Like, what's my maximum for overcharming? Or can I just put on, like, every charm and just say fuck it? And I think there is a penalty to overcharming. The penalty is that I'm cheating, and I'm not a cheater. Do I cheese the corner strategy against Nosk? Absolutely. As would any God-fearing person. And by God, do I fear Nosk. Right, it's only 2 of them, right, for this one? Oh, okay. Scary, scary, very scary. Very scary, full of fear. Okay. This is the one where I really need to not take a hit. Okay, I'm really focusing. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm gaming so hard right now. This is the most gaming I've ever gamed, and it's kind of hurting me a little bit. Ah! I'm so close. Ah! Oh my god, I did it! Piss! Second try. Second try. Second try. That hurt. Why is there a second one there? Why is there like a second, like, divot? How do I do the second divot? Where's the... What's this little divot mean? I want that one. Give me that one. Piss. You'll find out later? What do you mean later? I don't know. I don't want to know, actually. No, you're right about that. Why have I done so many of these? Of course it's the collector that I just absolutely haven't. So I've done Nosk. God. I have to unlock it by reaching P5. Oh, that's Sisters of Battle, right? So I've definitely not done Sisters of Battle. Oh, I want to do Sisters of Battle. That's where you get to fight all 3 of them? No, wait, I have done Sisters of Battle because I'm pretty sure you get that in Pantheon mode. But you don't get it in, like, actual game mode. Oh, I'm guessing this is another one. Within the Colosseum. Wait, within the Colosseum? Huh. I think it's possible. Oh, there's a ton of these I just haven't tried again, huh? Why not this? This one's so easy. Why haven't I done this one? Yeah, Godseeker mode, that's what it's called. I think I've never done Pantheon 3. You're just going through them on stream one time? Yeah, that checks out. I probably did that. I've never beaten God Tamer. Listen, I'm only on 107%. Which means that actually, Pantheon 3... I've never done Pantheon 3. And I don't think I've gotten far enough. Does God Tamer come up in... No, I never beat Colo 3. I found it really hard. I don't know why. I can't remember what bit, like, I kept getting stuck on, but I've definitely got stuck on Colo 3. Oh, come on. That was just a bad dodge. Cringe dodge. Okay. I love this strat. This strat makes me feel joy. True joy. And then I just have to get lucky. And then I just have to keep hitting you. And then I have to not dodge badly. This is easy. I'd have to dodge, like, I just have to be brave and dodge, like, the second that it's within reach. Oh, come on. I was utterly convinced that those couldn't hit me because they haven't. Oh, come on. They're so hard to dodge. Oh! Let me go back to my corner. Please don't hurt me when I'm in my corner. Please. Colo 3 is hell. Genuinely the only time the game hasn't been fun. Yeah, no, I remember you, like, hating Colo 3. Which I think is probably partially why I've avoided it. For fuck's sake, why is Nosk so hard for me? This is yucky. You're so tired. Why are you trying to vibe check? People just do that habitually. You never done just a habitual vibe check? We've all habitually vibe checked. We've all just vibe checked on the side, you know? We've all been there. It's been one of those days, you know? It's been one of those days. You loved Colo 3? I wish I loved Colo 3. I don't remember hating it the way that Trash does. I was gonna say did, but no, I imagine it still does. You know what? You're gonna BRB again. Oh, 1%? Ooh. Yeah, you should definitely be right back if you're gonna get a 1% vibes. Yeah. I keep forgetting that my webcam isn't on. Like, I keep sitting here, like, looking at the camera. Which is just so embarrassing to do when webcam isn't on. To just be sat in, like, I'm doing it right now. Like, I'm looking at the camera. Me just sat in my room on my own, looking into the camera. Just Hollow Knight things. Just Hollow Knight vibes. 21%? That's fine. Oh, you added vibe check. Listen, sometimes we add vibe check. You just wanted to talk to vibe check. Understand what's going on with them. You should have wrecked Colo 3 so I could suffer. Oh god, no. I'm glad you didn't. No one wants to suffer as much as column 3. Column 3? Colosseum 3. Sorry, I hate spreadsheets, and specifically column 3. Me when I have to spreadsheet. I hate Colo 3. Oh, come on! I hate 0. Me when I hate numbers, I hate 0. Okay, I want you out of here. I'm fed up. I'm sick and tired of your bullshit, sir. Sick and tired. Sick and tired. Sick and tired. Sick and tired. Go away. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Happy now. But yeah, Hollow Knight's going well. It's been a really long time since I've played, and that's why I'm bad at it. That's why. That's definitely why. That's the reason. No other reason. No other reason. I'm just. It's because I've not played in a little while. So yeah, that's all. Oh, why did I jump for that one? At least this one I can just do without taking any hits now. That's nice. I'm getting better, you know? Okay, and then we have Soul Master. Soul Master, my beloved. Yeah, no, I absolutely should have tried Sly again. Because Sly is the thing I'm gonna struggle with here. Like, I'm not gonna struggle with Nosk this time round. Nosk is easy. Nosk will be fine. I'm gonna struggle with Sly. Like, that's the thing about the Pantheons. They're fun. But it is an interesting kind of suffering to do this quite a few times in a row. Getting better at it. But knowing that ultimately, if I don't get better at Sly specifically, none of it matters, you know? Oh, that was a bad run. That was a bad run. That was the worst run I've ever seen. I just stood next to him then. That was funny. Okay. You beat it twice, but like enemy rushes are what you struggle with most. Yeah, where you have to like conserve hits and momentum. I'm not very good at that either. Well, you know, I say not very good, like I'm assuming that that's what you struggled with and not just that you didn't like it. Okay, that wasn't bad. And we can get a heal in. Nice. You're stuck at 111. What have you got left, Trash? What's your final percentage? Is it a Pantheon? Oh, fucking oblobbles. Fucking bullet hell. It's the way that the bullets come from 2 angles. It truly is hell. Okay. And it's the way that, like, because of the way that they work and they get aggressive when one of them has died, I feel so encouraged to, like, split between them and just do a couple of hits. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, fucking not the oblobbles. I'm not getting oblobbled right now. Oh, I'm definitely getting oblobbled. I'm getting oblobbled so hard. No! I was in an animation. Video game kill me in animation? Not fair. Not fair, not right. Do I have to play X0 urgently? Just once you do, you'll play Hollow Knight again, but you also have a big backlog to get through, and otherwise Hollow Knight will be relatively far from the top. That's very valid. That's fair. I mean, in terms of things that I need to do anytime soon, Yakuza 0 is also kind of like... It's a thing I want to do, but it's not one of my highest priorities right now in terms of time division. But I haven't stopped with Yakuza 0 the way that I imagine you haven't stopped playing Hollow Knight. You've just had a big break between the last time you played. Pantheons feel worth it until P5, and it just feels like too much time and effort for a game. Yeah. P5 is... that's every boss, right? I know Toxic has beaten P5, but I also know that that was a long, like, a lot of effort went into that. And I know it just takes a long time, because when you just play every boss in a row, it literally just takes time. Like, every single run takes a long time, and that's before you even get to the really hard final boss, you know? I want to go try Sly. I don't think I should keep doing the Pantheons until I feel reasonably confident that I could get to the end and have a reasonable shot at the final bit, you know? Oh, fuck these guys. Wait, these guys don't show up in Pantheon 2, do they? They don't, right? I'm just gonna... The answer's probably no. Wait, who's you? Am I dreaming at the edge of the world? Who is this? Who is that? Oh wait, P2 is Shio? Oh, hi there. Watch Knight's P4. Okay, okay. Or a Matto. Oh, yeah. So it's Shio the next. Oh, Grim, Grim, my beloved. I haven't beaten Markov? What? I feel like I have. You know what sucks about playing this game in its entirety and then getting to like 107%, getting every charm, and then watching, and then stopping playing the game, and watching so much Hollow Knight content, I eventually just assumed, I eventually just started to assume that I'd done everything. Because I've seen Markov. I was confident. In fact, I was confident that I'd done P2. So like this is Shio, isn't it? I could have sworn that like you don't need Markov till P4, but damn. Damn. So I can't even practice against Shio. Because from the looks of it, I've never actually played against Shio. Because I swear that if you've even played up to that part of the Pantheon once, you get to try and like practice with them. So unless I've just done a really bad job of finding Shio, I don't think I've gotten that far. Once you beat Pure Vessel consistently, it just becomes one of the most fun bosses. Yeah, I would like to get to Pure Vessel one day. Like, if the next 3 weeks of playing Hollow Knight, if I can achieve Pantheon 2, maybe Pantheon 3, I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy. But, like, I don't know if I will be able to. I just find it kind of tough. And if I'm only playing it once a week, every week I'm going to be starting from, like, an improved baseline, but not by a lot. You only want to work through to Sisters of Battle and then I'll be happy. I really want to play Sisters of Battle. I have played it because I know that you get it in Godhome. Like, if you just have a Godhome save, you can do Sisters of Battle. And I've definitely done it and it was definitely fun. I just want to do it again. You do want to go back to Hollow Knight when you got first ending and you were kind of ready for the game to be done. That's fair. Like, late game content is really enjoyable. Like, legitimately very enjoyable. And the, like, final boss that you get from that is also a really good one. So it's worth getting to, but just, you know, the same way that me doing Yakuza 0 is worth getting to. I'll get to it when I have time. Normally Twitch recommends you channels that you don't want. You're being recommended Germa. Let's go. Let's go. Twitch is figuring out its algorithm. The last thing you want in your Twitch recommendations is anything other than Germa. But as it turns out, that might be what you get. Except for right now, obviously. You might have done it in Godhome. Ah, yeah, that's a good point. You need to get to him in Pantheon first. Wait, so you don't get Markov until Pantheon? So I've probably done it in Godhome. Okay. There's probably a lot of bosses that I've done in my Godhome save then that I didn't realise I'd only done there. Spark, I swear you've gotten 24% vibes like twice. She wasn't so tough. That's the paint one? I'm gonna struggle. I can tell you that off the bat. I'm gonna find that hard. Born of God and Void sections is hard. Yeah, there's some really lovely stuff. I feel like I nearly cried at one of the other endings. Like, I think the true ending, I genuinely think I was close to tears. Markov's in Kingdom's Edge. How have I never done Markov? Oh, screw this guy. Screw this guy and his stupid little pieces of bullshit. They call him Bullshit Man with his bullshit sticks. The music is good though. Classic Hollow Knight thing. I'm in pain right now, but at least the music pops off, you know? Oh! Noise? In my Twitch chat? Sorry, I'm having a hitless run. Hitless run. Hitless run. Hitless run. Can't pay attention to you right now. Hitless run. What's happening? Hitless run. Oh, this is your fault, Blown Tire. Blown Tire, this is your fault. It's not your fault. Thank you so much for the sub with Prime. You love to see a sub with Prime. It's all the joys of a subscription, but with all the added joys of not technically your money. You know, that's a joy for today. Oh my god. Thank you for the warm welcome. I'm sorry. That's what happens when I'm in Hollow Knight Pantheons mode. There is no joy in Hollow Knight Pantheons mode. I mean, there is when we get to do Soul Master. Don't worry. There's joy when we do Soul Master. It's when we get to the Oblobbles that all ability to enjoy being alive completely disappears. But we're not there yet. I think Oblobbles are next. Oh, come on! That was unfair. Multinational corporation. I like to believe that Amazon loses money with Twitch Prime. I don't know how true that is, but I like to think that it is true. Because, you know, to just, I don't know, be giving everyone a free £4.90 or whatever the price of a sub is in the UK anymore, just with an Amazon Prime. Like, no one's getting Amazon Prime because of the free resub, you know? Oh, come on. Hitless run. Hitless run. Like, people are getting a free resub with Prime that they already have. So I like to think it causes them to lose the money, rather than to gain it. Okay, this is Oblobbles. This is where my ability to be happy completely goes out the window. No! I wanted to do that! Fucking Oblobbles. Oblobbles are the things that are just bullet hell, except the hell is very literal. Oblobbles are hell, nor am I in it. You know, the quote from Dr. Faustus that we all know. I swear to God. Oh! This one's about to get pissy. Please don't get pissy quickly enough that I can't kill you. Slow down your piss. Oh, okay. That was about the right speed. And then we get Mantis Lords. Thank God. Yeah, for context, this is like my favorite boss in the whole game. I've beaten it several times. And normally I don't make silly mistakes like that. Normally I'm simply too good. Normally I'm like the big banks and I'm just too big to fail. But I don't know, I'm feeling very failure-y whenever I see those little spiky bits. The amount of times that those discs have screwed me over, specifically today. Several times. This is why I don't like circles. Because circles are the worst shape. Except for just then. That was a case where circles got good shape rights, very briefly. Being Soul Master and Mantis Lords is a crime. It's like one of the most unpleasant bosses in this game. And then it's sandwiched between two of my absolute favorites. Two of my absolute bestest little characters. And for no reason, I have to do Oblobbles to get here. Yeah, there's no reason for me to conserve health, though. Do not go piss girl. Do not go past go. Do not go piss girl. Although, speaking of, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to leave you with Hollow Knight music. And also, you know what? Here's a free Bingus cam. You enjoy. I'll be back in a mo. I'm back. Which means no more free bingus. Now any bingus cam has to be paid for with cold hard cash. So the print noises. Yeah, it would have been nicer to leave you all with Girl from Ipanema, but as it has been stated, I'm like vaguely nervous about about Twitch being really funny about my silly little music. Sorry, I'm like checking through Discord on a couple different things right now. You've sent me cute Hollow Knight art that made you cry, and also a print. Oh, that's good Hollow Knight art. That's good. Although I don't like how long the Hollow Knight is in all of this art. It's faintly uncomfortable how large that one is. And the print is good. God, we love some shattered cattle Shakadolin. That's what we love to see. Shakadolin. Yeah, I got there in the end. I know how to ship names. I know how to do that. God, we love Shakadolin. I love Adeline so much. I didn't think I would. Like, his portrayal when you mainly get him from, like, Dalinar's perspective. He's great, but he's like, you know. And then the second that you get more of his own perspective, I love that little guy. You know, I love him. He's friendly. He's my friendly little guy. Okay, I'm gonna close Discord because too many things are popping off. I need to just simply ignore that. What were ovals? I don't know what was ovals. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna ignore lots of things. It makes sense when you realize it's Dalinar's POV. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, Adeline interactions with Dalinar in Rhythm of War are like, they make me so sad because Adeline deserves so much better. But I also know that Dalinar is wonderful and has like the capacity to be a really great father, and he's just really not. He's like fucking up. He's doing a terrible job. And it upsets me. Rhythm of War Adeline is best Adeline. Oh, well, I guess I'm doing this now. Mamu. Oh, come on, Mamu. I cannot afford to lose health points to you, my ball-like companion. Oh, come on. I just need to get the timing accurate and I'll be fine. See, there we go. Easy. That wasn't even hard. Who's next? Oh! Okay. We're just gonna beat the shit out of him with this. Don't go in the ceiling. Don't go in the ceiling. Don't go in the ceiling. You know that I hate it when you go in the ceiling, so don't go in the ceiling. Perfect. I'm gonna pause because my earphone's falling out. This could be the run. This is the run. This is the run. This is the run. This is the run. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake. This is it. This is the run. This is the run. This is, inarguably the run. Oh, come on! You think you're having a good run, and then Nosk decides to make your life miserable. I hate this guy. I hate this guy with all of my heart. I hate Nosk. This may have been the run, but I hate Nosk. No! This comes after Nosk. Fucking flute, Mom. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. I swear to God. Okay, I need to heal. Please let me heal. Okay, and then I'm pausing. No! Why is this... Seriously. You're telling me it's Nosk, followed by Fluke Mom, followed by Broken Vessel. I couldn't be more upset right now. God, Pantheon 2's first half is like mostly winners. You have Mantis Lords, you have Soul Tyrant, delightful. Now this, I'm upset. Do you ever think about how Dalinar didn't even tell Adolin or Renarin about Evie and both found out from Oathbringer, which Adolin would have had to have read aloud to him, likely by Shallan? I don't like thinking about that at all. Because that's a bad dad move. Dalinar be like, I used to be a warmonger and I was a bad father and now I'm a good father. Adolin be like, no, you're still a bad father, you're just a good person now. God damn. Wait, CP3. Yeah, I mean, we're running out of bosses I like with this one. Oh. Pfft. Oh, damn. I forgot that this one I also really hate. I think I did this one first try back in the day. But definitely not anymore. Whoop. Did we just parry each other like twice? Whoop! Okay. Okay, I'm getting hit, but I'm also talking shit. That's what matters. Oh, I'm talking a lot of shit right now. Damn it. Damn it, this was the run. That was the run. That was the run. I'm not even gonna make the Hollow Knight get up. Sorry, I'm not even gonna make the Knight get up. This little guy, this little character deserves to stay down for a little bit, have a little nap. Certified Nosk gaming moment. We'll never get a Nosk run like that. That was the Nosk run. Damn. Oh no, I'm a good father now. Continues to be a bad father and actively challenges his son as he starts to realize this. Yep. Yep. I'm a good father now. Continues to be a bad father. Whilst, like, I love Dalinar, and he's a great person, like, increasingly. Like, a wonderful leader of Urthuru, and he's got so much loveliness in the way that, like, he learned how to read, even though I love Stormlight Archive for having, it has like bad gender roles, but I love it when stories create new gender roles, and I love it when they're like, okay, masculinity is the art of war. And men need to be they need to think of war and fighting and athletic stuff and dueling and women are obviously the academics and writers. So, you know, silly women off for doing their research into incredible science and reading and being in charge of like all footnotes in all literature. Like I just love it in Stormlight Archive. It pops off. It's such an interesting one. Gender roles bad, but Stormlight Archive gender roles still bad, but kind of fun. Kind of more enjoyable than the real life ones that we have going on. The real life ones we definitely need to not have. Those ones are bad. But in Stormlight Archive, yeah, hell yeah, I want to be the one that reads the books and has to cover my safe hand with my sleeves. That sounds enjoyable. That's the way I've always wanted to be. God, yeah, pantheons are fun, but I also find that the thing I loved most about Hollow Knight was the exploring of the world combined with the boss battles. That pantheons almost get a little tiring because it's just the boss battles with no, like, exploration. Hydrate or dihydrate? Spark, how did you know that I've run out of liquid? How did you know that I now have to go back to my kitchen and get new liquid? I'd like a tiny sip of squash. Also, before I go and get water, I want you all to be very proud of me. I had a moment today where I got back from a thing and I was really tired and I hadn't drunk any water in ages. And you shouldn't be proud of this bit, but it's the next bit. So I hadn't drunk water in ages and I got home and I was like, man, I could really go for a Diet Coke right now. Like, I could really crack open a cold one and drink that Diet Coke, and it would be so cold, and it would be so refreshing. And I didn't. I made myself a cup of tea. And it was not cold, and it was not refreshing. And it didn't satisfy the Diet Coke urge, but by making a cup of tea, I did not drink Diet Coke today. Which means that I'm genuinely improving. However, it is disturbing how hard an urge it is to resist. You immediately had a Coke Zero. But, like, I can't I can't just have a Coke today. If I have a Coke today, when I get home from something, I'll have a Coke tomorrow with dinner, and then I'll be back to having a Coke every single day. You immediately had a beer, Lord help me. Have you tried tea, Party? Tea is a great one for you know, dealing with minor, laughable addictions, like mine to Diet Coke. It's minor. We can make a joke about it. But it is disturbing that I get home from a long day and my brain goes, oof, cold Coke. Yum yum. Most of your Dalinar hate comes from Rhythm of War Chapter 21 because of the telling Adolin that he's becoming a more evil and impulsive person because he's no longer fitting into the very specific image Dalinar has of him and is becoming his own person while dealing with his trauma and grief. Exactly! And particularly when you have so much of Adolin's internal monologue and he's just so wonderful and so good. Not at all evil, not at all impulsive. Oh, wonderful. And Dalinar, I don't know, I find it more frustrating than hate because I'm aware of so many good pieces of Dalinar, and it just seems like such a massive shame that Dalinar can't appreciate his son for being his own person, and that, you know, Adolin kind of does just have a full perspective of his father, but Dalinar doesn't have a proper one of his son, you know? You need to write your Adolin character study essay at some point. Please do! Now that I've caught up and all I have to read is Dawn Shard, I can actually read that. But you had the best experience. I don't like beer and I'm somewhat jealous. There have been times, like, there were a few times that I will go get water in a moment, by the way, but there were a few times that I came back from the lab in the summer and I had wine in the fridge and I was like, oof. After having stood on my feet all day, measuring out my little samples, I would really love to drink a glass of wine right now. And I don't know where that came from, but I definitely felt that. Blackcurrant squash. I used to hate blackcurrant squash trash, but that is what I've just drank. It turns out that I like blackcurrant squash if I just dilute it by a lot. Like this is, when I drink blackcurrant squash, it is so pale pink. It's basically like flavored water. You dislike tea? Your flatmate has Vimto. I don't think he'd mind if I had a cheeky bit. Vimto would be good. Do you know when people have warm Vimto? You should have warm Vimto. I want warm Dr. Pepper. You know that video of that kid making like hot Dr. Pepper? I want to make hot Dr. Pepper so bad right now. Vimto is great, except the issue with Vimto is that Vimto is only good when it's fizzy. If you don't have fizzy Vimto and you just have like flat Vimto, god, it's gross, it's yucky. You deciphered your timetable, you have double in-person lectures because you don't think you've pre-recorded anymore? What? I have pre-recorded forever and always. Why wouldn't you want pre-recorded? Pre-recorded mean you can pause. Pause when they fast. In real life, you can't pause them. And sometimes, like my experience in first year, someone puts their hand up and asks the lecturer to slow down, and everyone applauds, literally applauds, and then the lecturer says okay, and then proceeds to go slow for like a minute before speeding up again. Personal ways you relate to Adolin, like what makes you most mad is when people say Adolin is boring and has no arc and is useless and is only there to be supportive, like pay attention. Adolin absolutely has an arc. In fact, Adolin has the beginning of an arc, you know? Like, Adolin has so much arc ahead of him. Adolin's had content and had really valid internal stuff and has even more in his future. Warm Vimto? People do like hot Vimto. I've had hot Vimto in my life. Hot Vimto is absolutely a thing. Sounds like blackcurrant lemsip, aka the worst liquid. Yeah, blackcurrant lemsip is a sin, obviously. Lemon lemsip gets away with it because you can add honey to it and make it better, but like, no, hot Vimto is like, okay, actually. It's like fine. Wait. Sorry, it's just occurred to me. Do you think all those times that I think I had hot Vimto, I actually was having blackcurrant lemsip? No, I'd have noticed, right? I'd have definitely noticed. I'm getting water, I'm coming back. I hope you enjoyed the soft and subtle noises of me moving around my flat. I hope they were enjoyable. I hope they gave you joy. I would have noticed if it was blackcurrant. I would have noticed. Flat Vimto is fine with good water, aka not uni water. Thank you. The water here sucks. But anyway, I don't think it is. I think flat Vimto is bad, like objectively. Because if you're having flat Vimto, just have just have blackcurrant squash, okay? Just get over it. You had one module with pre-recorded? Really? That still blows my mind. I know that what you did was a lot more practical than what I've done. Haha, was. Isn't that funny? Uni's past tense for your trash. That's weird. I'm still here. You love the separate conversations of Adeline Law with blackcurrant Vimto squash discussion. Apple crumble and cream sounds yum. I'd have that right now. I want custard. I really want custard right now. You don't know what I'd give to have custard, hot Dr. Pepper, and then also maybe some fizzy Vimto. Adeline's desperate at the trial because he doesn't want to fail Dalinar again after what happened with Elokar and stuff. Exactly that. And then also the specific bit where Maya is like in pain and he desperately, like, completely loses his cool just because he wants, like, he doesn't understand why everyone's hurting her and why no one's stopping, and he's like, please stop, you're hurting her. Like, completely sets aside all that stuff because someone that, like, he cares about is in pain, and he's just like, no, this matters, and it's good. That entire bit. Mid. You need more power, party. That's embarrassing. That is mid. Yeah, I've kind of been overloaded with desserts recently. Like, I have so many desserts in my house. I have fancy biscuits from Sardinia. I have some really fancy, like, caramels that I got from a friend today. I have some other biscuits that I had from a hotel. I've got some other biscuits that I got from a, discounted, like, staff shop. And then also in the fridge, it was James's, but he was like, oh, I prefer, like, Cadbury's brand chocolate. So it's mine now. And it's a chocolate brand I'd never heard of until I saw it in the fridge. And it's Côte d'Or. And it's like supposedly Belgian chocolate. But it's made by Mondelez, which is the company that basically owns all chocolate ever. I'm sorry, this is such a visually boring stream because without the webcam, like, where are you looking? Are you looking at the continue button? Anyway, Côte d'Or chocolate is amazing. Like, so good. And we've been keeping it in the fridge, and it's so, like, crunchy's the worst word, actually. Crunchy isn't the word. But you know when you, like, have good chocolate, like, really snaps and make, like a really snap noise when you break into it? Côte d'Or is really good chocolate. I've only ever had in my life, like, Galaxy or Cadbury's or just, like, shitty cooking chocolate. Côte d'Or is something else. Like, if you have an opportunity to try that stuff, it tastes like vanilla ice cream. I don't know how. I don't know how a chocolate, like, just chocolate tastes like vanilla ice cream, but it does. So. Okay, I've had my water, by the way. I went and got it. I had my sip. Let's try Pantheon 2 again. Let's do this. I'm gonna be so good at Pantheon 2 by the end of all this. I promise. I swear to God. Yeah, Rhythm of War was great. My only, like, my criticisms of Rhythm of War were literally two criticisms. Jasna being asexual is wonderful, but I think it could have been done better. Like, it wasn't good enough for me. And second of all, because it's split between so many perspectives, sometimes it's startling in Rhythm of War how excited I get when it switches to, like, Adeline or Shallan perspective, or, like, Navani perspective. And how even in that book, like, even though I love Kaladin, in Rhythm of War, whenever I switched to Kaladin's perspective, I was like, okay, this is fine. Can we go back to Navani and Adeline, please? I felt bad about it. But there was not nearly enough Adeline and Shallan content. Your mum sent you a screenshot of you at the thing today, but posted by the uni? By the uni? Can you send me the link? I want to see. You're famous. I hope you enjoy being famous. You're famous now. You want to try some of the nearby cafes? Costa and Starbucks are good, but you want to try more? Please, Spark, if you want to go to local cafes, tell me about that, like, a time when I can remember, because there's, like, a few that I like going to. Ow. Sorry, when I say there's a few I like going to, I mean, like, in the loosest sense. I've been to like a handful of not Costa Starbuckses, and I like them. But I'm also, like, the best coffee I've ever had was in a Morrison's cafe. So maybe my taste in coffee shop is a little lowbrow, honestly. But that's fine, right? Oh my god. You're stupid. Stupid Parrish. I can't believe I basically did hitless, and then this time round I'm just flailing. Kaladin's POV is so hard to get through in Rogue because it's so upsetting. Exactly, like, yeah, energy-wise, I'm really happy that Kaladin, like, gets, I don't know, gets some good growth there, but I also find the growth very, like, yeah, upsetting to read is genuinely the best way to phrase it. I'm telling you now, take me to a cafe. I can take you to several. Particularly as well, actually, I can take you to several cafes. If you want a bakery, okay, I can take you to some bakeries. Don't you worry. I have some bakeries for you. I have one specific bakery which is just in, like, I don't know how to describe it. You know, like, I don't know. Not retail parks, like little estates where they have a bunch of businesses, and it's normally like DIY places or like car repair places. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean, yeah. So there's one reasonably nearby that has just full on a bakery in the back corner of it, and they do like really good focaccia and really nice bread. And, like, if you've got the stomach for it, they do, like, ridiculously fancy filled donuts. Industrial Park, thank you, yeah. Industrial Parks, yeah, the place where they put children's, like, little theme parks. Sorry, little theme parks? I meant, like, play areas. Okay. This guy's great. You just jump up, like, twice. Okay, sorry, I was focusing really hard there. There we go. That wasn't bad. You want to go now? How badly do you want to go? Because I think I'm going with Party. Sorry, I say I think. I'm definitely going to this bakery specifically with Party on Friday. It's just that we're going very early in the morning. I can't remember how early because I haven't checked my Snapchat in a while. But it's either like fully being on a train at like 8:30 or 8 o'clock. Like, those are the two time options that we're dealing with. Like, this isn't your normal early. This is your holy shit early. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, please die. Please die really soon. I literally don't have the health to deal with you. Okay, that was fine, actually. That was okay. That was fine. Okay. And then this one. Do you want to go to the bubble tea place we went to? That was really good bubble tea. I think I had a fruity one, but like, I want to go to a bubble tea place when I'm in a mood to have like milky bubble tea, because like milk bubble teas with, I don't know, tapioca are really good. But I have to be in a very specific mood. Like, I don't often consume large amounts of dairy. So I have to really, I don't know, I've got to really trust the dairy vibes if I'm going to do that. It has to be a dairy day, if you know what I mean. Which I'm sure you do. We all know what a dairy day is. Whoa, why did the screenshot, like, shook so much there? That was terrifying. Hitless run, hitless run. Please don't, please, thank you. Okay, we're fine. There we go, that was okay, that was bearable. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do here. I'll complain about Redacted for not having a lot of stuff, and you know what? Depending on what you want, it has nothing. But if you just want a nice day out with a little bit of shopping and a couple of good cafes, it's good. A train? Like, train to the next stop, Spark. Like, like an 8 o'clock or half 8 train that you're on for about 2 minutes, and then it's a 10-minute walk. So it's not far, it's just that it's the difference between the getting the train makes it like a 10-minute walk either way, instead of like a 20-minute walk either way, or even a 30-minute walk. No, not an hour train. God no, sorry. Like a really quick train. We should go to the one back in Redacted 2, where you are, because it genuinely has the best options of any place you've been to, and also the ramen excellent. I think I know which one you mean. Do you mean the Redacted that I also am from? Because I've never been to that place that has the bubble tea. I've never been there, because I think my brother went a few times, but then, like, found it overwhelming because there were so many choices. I would love to. I haven't been back to Redacted 2 in a while. And particularly not for like enough time that I could see anyone. But I would love to. If there's like a weekend... If there's like a weekend that I'm reasonably free in the future and I was in Redacted for like a couple days, I could try and coordinate it so it's a weekend where maybe you and then also maybe Blue Green are free. You work weekends? Shit, I forgot about that. Okay, in that case, wait for me to figure out what my uni timetable is, because it currently looks like there's 2 days a week that I might just have completely off. But if I'm in the lab, like, a lot, I'll have to see. Because it's possible that I could come to Redacted 2 on, like, a Thursday evening, and then be available Friday, or the other way around, you know, like, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You're free Fridays? Party okay with that? Party? Probably. I mean, I can double check, just in case. Fucking Marmu. Fuck Marmu. Marmu, you're not even supposed to be that hard. You're literally a ball. Marmu's just hard because I occasionally really mess up the timing. There we go, that was fine. But yeah, let me double check with Party what the time is, and also, you know, how much of a rush it is and that kind of thing. Oh, fucking Nosk. Fuck you, Nosk. Nosk, my beloved. You're not on the ceiling, right, Nosk? Oh, you are. Fucking ceiling bastard. Okay, I'm going back to my corner. How? I hate it when Nosk hurts me when I'm in my corner. That's illegal. That's illegal. Oh. I see impending doom ahead of me. Oh, come on. I just about managed to escape that. Well, that was the wrong way. That was easily the wrong way. Fuck Nosk. No, all my homies hate Nosk. Particularly me. I can't even put into words how much I hate Nosk. It's a very violent hatred. Oh, come on. Oh! Okay, that went well, actually. Nope. I mean, I'm basically screwed even if I survive this, because I don't have a lot of health left, and I'm pretty sure it's a really yucky boss after Nosk, right? Use all soul. I know, it was a terrible idea, but it's fine. Oh, no, no! Oh, no! Oh, God! Oh, okay, Fluke Mom immediately went very wrong. So I'm gonna give them a little rest. I'm gonna let them sleep. Looks like you're getting your haircut tomorrow then. Yeah, I mean, it depends how much time you have on Friday, because... Okay. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I've got some details sorted. Let me double check something with Party. Until then, you can just listen to the delightful rushing water noises. Okay. You're literally doing nothing on Friday till the evening. I actually have quite a busy couple days ahead of me. So tomorrow my mum is coming over to visit. Mainly because I haven't seen her in like a month, but also because while I was away I actually got her like a couple of presents. So every time I've been on holiday since I was about 14, because since I was 14 I've been very blessed with what holidays I've had access to. Like my school ran some ridiculously nice holidays, like school trips, and I was also lucky enough that my mum made absolutely certain that she could find ways to fund me going, you know? Even when there was one year where within like a year she spent a shit ton on allowing me to go on holiday, and I will never be able to thank her enough for making sure that I could do those things. But the only thing I've done to thank her, I suppose, is that every time I go on holiday I've bought her a fridge magnet of the place that I've been to. Which means that she's got a fridge magnet for everywhere I've been since I was like 14. And I still do that. So because I've technically been to a piece of land that I've never set foot on before, I bought her a fridge magnet. So obviously I've got to give her the fridge magnet. But also it occurred to me literally just this holiday that actually buying a fridge magnet every time you go away is it's kind of nice. and I would never take away the fridge magnets that are currently on her fridge, because, you know, those are her fridge magnets, goddammit. All of those places I've been to, that is all because of her. But at the same time, it would be really nice if I had fridge magnets on my fridge. So I bought two this holiday. I bought one for me and one for her. So I need to give her fridge magnet. So now I have one very sad, lonely fridge magnet that may never have some of the fridge magnets that my mum has. Like, what's the chance that I go to Iceland again, ever in my life? I'll go to the shops next week. Ha 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 ha. Funny joke. Funny. Very funny. Can I meet your mum? Give her the student voucher for the bar? You can give her the student voucher for the bar. Yeah, absolutely. She'd love that. She'd have a great time. I bet you're really jealous, Spark. Trash has met my mum. Mm-hmm. My mum's wonderful, and everyone in the world should be jealous that they've not met her. Also, God, did I say, so you remember how a few streams back, like, in fact, I think it was my last stream before I went away, I mentioned going ice skating with my mum, and I tossed in, like, a throwaway, oh, by the way, if you're watching this, my mum, you're wonderful, and I'm sorry that I called your back really bad. I called her, like, a couple days later just to talk to her before I went away, and she was like, by the way, Mello, the other night I was missing you, so I checked out your stream, and I clicked on the most recent one that you'd done, which, was the other day, and it was really quiet for the first couple of minutes, so I just skipped ahead randomly to somewhere in the middle, and you were talking about me, and I just the absolute random chance of the one bit she skips to is me making fun of her back, and then being nice about it. But she didn't get to watch the entire thing, so I think she skipped ahead and then heard like a little bit, then accidentally skipped too far and she couldn't find it again. But she actually skipped specifically to the bit where I was talking about her. Which is wonderful. It was so cute. I couldn't believe it. But I needed to remind her, I was like, yeah, I promise I was nice about you in that little bit. Like, it wasn't all the, making fun of your back. But God, such a random chance. Weekdays for it, be nice to see you, and also mage. Yeah, the scare maze I definitely want to do. And I can work that out in a weekday. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. October, I have some very comfortable, like, days that I'm not timetabled as doing anything. My free time sort of depends on... Because, like, right now I have a timetable that has, like, lectures and stuff on it. And I have a couple days that I'm looking at. I'm like, okay, that day I'm free for, like, ages. But I don't know how lab work is going to fit into that. I have a feeling it's going to be as relaxed as it was this summer. But I also don't know, with having more time taken up by lectures, like, how much I'm going to be able to do. But I will absolutely make sure that I'm free in at least one weekday. Because it would be nice to have it arranged and booked. If that's like... Yeah, follow that up. Message me in DMs with, like... I can look into the dates that the Scare Maze does. Because I think I saw that pop up on my Facebook earlier today, and I remember thinking, like, huh, that might actually sell out. Sooner we get a day the better, because then you can 100% let work know in case they need you in the week. Yeah, and to be honest, as long as I manage a day where I don't have any uni timetabled lectures, I'm in a similar boat where I can just be like, no, I can't do lab work this day. I'm sorry, I have this booked. But yeah, message me tomorrow, because I absolutely want to do that. It's been too long, and it was so fun a couple of years ago. Sorry, I have who's atting me? Who's atting me? What's happening? Oh god. Yikes. I feel like if I did a scare maze, I would resort to the fight part rather than the flight. Same. That's what I thought. Like, I used to think that. But no, it turns out I definitely resort to flight. It's definitely scream, then back away. You've not done one since you did it last time, and I love it so much. I find it so scary. Like sitting here now, I'm like, oh, very excited. Like, absolutely down to do a scare maze. And I know that the second I'm there, I'll be like, a little nervous now. Now they're in a queue. I'm a little scared now. Blue-green isn't keen on going. Very fair. Very fair. Yeah, I went when I was really young. I can't remember who came with me. I don't know if it was blue-green. It might have honestly been blue-green and another friend. Well, I don't know who it was, but I took like 2 friends with me. And both, like, we did one scare thing. And then all of us sort of, came to the same conclusion of like, yeah, this is a little too much. Let's go sit in the cafe and have a snack and calm down. I know they've been with you before, it's probably... Yeah, it was definitely them then. But, like, it was fun to all sort of just be like, nope, not today. No. I've done a few of them, I suppose, in retrospect. I think I've been to one with family. God, scare mazes, my beloved. They are fun. I find them fun, but I still can't help just feeling that kind of, like, nervous part of my brain does not want me in that queue kind of feeling. Right, okay, we can do this. Powered by the fuel of scare mazes. Oh, come on. That was a cheap shot, Zero. I was distracted. Oh, screw Zero. This one, I'm getting better at it though, which is nice. Hopefully I retain a similar level of ability into next week. Because it would be a shame if, like, every week we're basically starting from scratch. I mean, I'm already, like, look, this is a very bad run. In fact, I just want that to be over. You did your first year like 13, then did every year up to 2019? I have no idea you've done so many, actually. I've definitely not done that many. I've done more like, I don't know, like 2 or 3. Oh, come on. Crystal Guardian? No one should take a hit while doing Crystal Guardian. That's just not right. Yeah, I think I've done like 3. But I can't remember. The first one would have been with Blue Green and another friend. The second one would have been with God knows who. And then the third one was definitely with you, Trash. Definitely. In fact, I don't know if you remember it, but it's the one... It's the, you know, it's the one that we're talking about right now. If you recall. What is my left ear? One of my earphones desperately does not want to stay in my ear today. And I do not know why. The one where I met your brother, exactly. A classic. Didn't your brother drive us there as well? You could drive now, Trash. How times change. And I could technically drive. Not in the sense that I have a license, but in the sense that I'd be physically capable of doing it and probably wouldn't crash. Should I drive? No. Could I? Kinda. I've passed my theory. That's close enough, right? Oh, come on. Oh, what? Okay, this is a really bad round for me, actually. That was a bad round. At least we got the full reheal from it. That's not bad. Used to do the local one, then the Alton Towers ones with your brother. Yeah, I've never been to the Alton Towers ones, actually. And I would love to, because obviously, Alton Towers being a theme park in the UK, it's quite like a big place. So I'm aware that it would be, I don't know, a very different experience to the one that I've been to. I'm just using all of my soul on the fucking oblobbles. Fucking oblobbles. I seethe. Oh god, that was a lot of soul wasted on that, honestly. That wasn't bad though. You've actually interacted with the guy who designed a lot of the locum ones. He's super cool. Yeah, I never think about them being designed, which is weird. I bet like Scare Maze or like horror, like interactive horror stuff are really fun to design. A lot of them have really nice concepts. Like at the local one over the years, they've had a bunch of consistent ones, but also just a bunch of like random ones that pop up every once in a while. And I don't know, I feel like there's just been some really nice ones. Oh yeah, but no, in terms of like, I guess set design and like fear design, they always just seem really fun. Like, I don't know. I think it's because, so I watched the Defunctland video about the Garfield Dark Ride recently, and it made me realize that the Dark Ride is basically just a shit scare maze, but sometimes not scary. Like, It's a Small World is a shit scare maze. I'm sorry. They're the same thing, but one of them's good, one of them's bad. And It's a Small World is good, obviously. If you got a shot on your car, you could drive with you in the car, I think. Probably. I don't know if it requires a certain amount of time. Like, I think it requires... Like, I think I'd have to be in the car with someone that's had a driving license for a specific amount of time. But I don't know how long that amount of time is. Like, it could be a year. I should... Like, I would love to get insured on... Because my mum doesn't have a car. And hasn't had a car for a long time. And I do not think my dad would let me get insured on his car. But my granddad... Maybe... I could maybe convince him to let me be insured on his car. And then I could have some practice outside of my driving lessons, which would be nice, because I have no idea how competent a driver I am outside of my driving lessons. The answer is probably, you know? Alton Towers is bad because there's no It's a Small World. Spark, do you ever think that you love It's a Small World too much? I mean, you might not. You might love it the appropriate amount. But do you ever think about that? Because I've been thinking about that recently. I think you might love it too much. Used to be very into the behind the scenes stuff. Like, one actually has some of the most advanced tech ones in the country because of him. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, no, the local one is good. Like, and I've never been to the Alton Towers one, but I don't know. The local one is so good that I would be interested in trying Alton Towers just to see how it compares. Yeah, no, I remember once considering, because, like, scare mazes, obviously, like Alton Towers and others, have performers that do the scaring. So, people that are employed explicitly to either be an actor in a thing or to wander around a place and pretend to be a haunted doll come to life or something. And they used to, like, hire people. And I know that they would hire very often people, like sixth formers, like, late teenagers, 18-year-olds even, that did like drama A-levels or like drama GCSEs. Because obviously it was theatre kids that wanted to go put on a really fun costume and wander around in the dark scaring people. And I considered once like trying to participate, but I think I would have broken too easily. Like, I think all it would have taken is one person being scared and I'd have just been smiling and laughing. Just out of, like, I don't know, nervousness. Why are you asking questions that don't need to be answered? It's a Small World, it's a lifestyle. Yeah, but it's not one of the good lifestyles. When you sort out lifestyles between two lists, one good, one bad, It's a Small World is on the bad lifestyle list. You never drove outside of lessons, to be honest, rip. Yeah, I mean, and clearly, as you're demonstrating, you can pass easily without, you know, practice outside of lessons. And I think that's what's going to happen because I'm not nearby anyone who I could use for like practice car. That's just not feasible. I really need to book another lesson actually, because it's been so long, and I've been home now for like half a week and I've still not booked anything. And I refuse to just stop because I've taken a week, like a month off. I refuse. I've put a lot of money into driving lessons now. I need to keep it up. But that's probably what's going to happen to me. Like, if I pass by the end of this year, which would be a miracle, it will be having had no, like, practice on my own. Alt Towers ones, like the full contact mazes or the hooded one they had last year. Yeah, I bet that's fun. Because I know that a lot of, like, local scare mazes, I don't know, it's probably because they're probably less funded, so they probably can't afford the legal implications of the actors are allowed to touch you. But like as far as I'm aware, most local ones are like, nope, don't worry, they won't touch you, so please don't touch them. You used to recognize half the actors in the local ones. I remember recognizing at least one when I went with you and your brother Trash, but that was, I'm pretty confident that was just because you pointed them out. You were like, hey, that's this person that you know, and I was like, really? That explains why they, yeah, okay. Daunting first driving alone and stuff, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, getting to the wedding this weekend, the way there, I'd been in a coach for like 4 hours that day, and I was really sleepy, and it was dark, and I straight up slept through most of the car ride in really uncomfortable seating positions that I basically don't remember. I just remember being uncomfortable. But on the way back, I actually tried to pay attention to the person driving, because I sort of had the perfect angle of this person driving who had been driving for like a few years and seemed really confident. Like, she drove us on motorways. I wouldn't drive me on motorways. Sure, I can't legally drive on motorways, but I wouldn't do it anyway. And I don't know, she made me feel a lot better about it, because there's a lot of stuff that just seemed a lot more instinctive to her. But most things she was doing, in fact like 90% of them, I was like, oh, I know that I'm supposed to do that. Sometimes I'm just a bit slow. It was nice. I need to spend more time watching people drive. I just live in a city where you can just get buses and trains all of the time. And it's not as if you can ask a bus driver to just sit and watch them drive. And if you do, you're watching a bus driver drive. That's not a car. I wouldn't drive a bus. You always got picked on at local ones. They singled you out. You recognize them, they recognize you. You're a regular. Car journeys with my brother helped a lot. Yeah, it really does help watching someone else drive. Like, I didn't realize how much it would. Or even just in terms of just comfort, just watching someone else drive who has learnt how to drive in, like, you know, the past 10 years. Yeah, no, it is more like past 10 years, actually, because this is someone that... No, it would have been like 6-7 years or something. Because a lot of people actually learn how to drive before they go to uni, and then, you know, are at uni for 3-4 years, not driving, and then just pick it up again. And I'm glad I didn't do that, because I don't think I was capable of being able to pick it up. But it would have been nice. I'm really jealous, actually, of people that just learned how to drive a couple years ago. I wish I simply had a driving license. Driving on test is much harder than driving RRL, so you'll be fine. Yeah, I bet. Because so many people driving on the roads are driving at, like, maybe 80%. Like, most people on the road on any given day, if they were being observed, would probably make a couple of, like, failable mistakes. But ultimately, you can get away with a couple of really minor ones, I bet, every time you drive. Like, because you can't help what other people are doing, and I don't know. Just, I think they hold you to a high standard, necessarily, for a driving test. Because they want to know that they're sending you out at a high enough standard that even if you deteriorate immediately, you're still safe, you know? The night's being hollowed. They're going to go back to being hollowed right now. I was taking a break, a little breather. And I swear, Marmu is only going to get in a couple hits. Oh, for fuck's sake, Marmu. Fucking Marmu. Ah! Fucking Marmu. Why is Marmu every time. Absolutely beating my ass. Mamu. I take less hits on Nosk, I think. Which, speaking of... I'm hiding in my corner. Well, that was a bad Nosk. Oh! I'm going back to my corner. Screw you, Nosk. Do not go in the ceiling. I'm gonna be upset if you go in the ceiling. You know how much I hate it when you go in the ceiling. Oh, that was... This is a bad run, honestly. Don't go in the ceiling. Okay, I'm getting better at the ceiling bit. Like, significantly. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, for come on! Deeply unfair. Particularly when I do soul the wrong way. Okay, everything's fine. Nope, not the ceiling, buddy. God, nobody understands how much I hate Nosk. They don't know that I hate Nosk. Come on, come on. There we go, not bad. Used fast driving just where you live has very high speed limits. Yeah, that's... Weirdly enough, even though obviously I'm learning to drive in a city, speed limits here are kind of slow. Like, I've not driven at 30, in fact, very often. No, I've driven at 30, like, semi-often. I've never driven at 40. I've driven in 5th gear, I've just never driven in 40. God, this one really does absolutely parry you, huh? Okay. Okay. Oh, that was a bad one. Not so good here. I think I just won though. This is the boss that I just beat first try in the actual game, isn't it? And then it was kind of anticlimactic. And then every time since I found it way harder. Oh! Hi there! Can I dream nail you for soul? That seems like a no. If you do come back here at some point, go out for the day or something, I'll drive us somewhere. I will sit in the back and I will stare you down. Trash. It will not be a fun driving experience because I will be observing you. But I appreciate that. Just because here I only really get to watch people drive like taxi drivers. And taxi drivers here just do not drive right. They drive so fast. Like, I've been on roads that I know are 20 speed limit around here. That I know are 20 because I've driven on them at 20 and it's felt slow. And I've been in there at night in taxis and they've driven at like straight 35, 40. It's ridiculous. Favorite 5 of Nosk is me using all my soul despite Fluke Mom being next. Yeah. Although Fluke Mom is okay as long as you can just start hitting it. The main issue is that you don't really get a good spot for a heal into the next one. Yeah, which does suck. You're doing 60 for the majority of your test? Jesus! I was going to ask where did you live, but I know where you're from, and that, I did not expect that. I've never done dual carriageways. One of the last driving lessons I had, like, I think the penultimate one, he made a comment about, like, oh, we're going to put you on dual carriageways soon, I know a good one. And then the next lesson we just practiced, like bay parking maneuvers. And I was pretty good at them. They're the kind of thing that actually I find maneuvers reasonably easy. I find the driving on the road hard. You can only dream nail killable enemies. I wish to kill. I wish to kill. Oh, sorry. I spoke to it. I thought that it snapped at me for trying to kill it. Oh, prepare thyself. You prepare yourself, actually. You're in a taxi once at like 11 PM and they were doing 60 around a windy housing estate that was 30. It's terrifying. Taxis, particularly at night, I don't know. They must be so used to driving on those roads that they just do it so carelessly. I'm like, buddy, don't you know this is a 20? I know it's dark and there's nobody here, but the road is still 20 at night. Dual carriageways are fun when you get on them. There's a part of me that's excited, because when I was in the car on this wedding, the person driving, I remember saying something about like, oh, I'm so scared of motorways, I've never been on them driving. And she said something about how they're easier than normal driving, because you basically just drive in one straight line at speed, and all you have to do is be careful when someone like changes lane. And I was like, huh, that is easier than what I'm doing. The scary part of driving for me is any time I have to stop and start again, because then I guarantee there's going to be a pedestrian I've completely ignored, and I'm going to stall, and I'm going to stop at the wrong speed, and I'm going to have put myself in the wrong position. But just driving at speed on a single road, sure, I can do that. Literally all the roads near you are national speed limit, single and dual carriageways. Yeah, see, the wedding I went to was in the countryside, and a lot of those roads are national speed limit, despite being like almost single lane country windy fucking roads. And it terrifies me that you're just supposed to like go as fast as you can, really. And you can't even approach 60 because you can't even approach 60 because you're on a windy road. You can't do a turn that tight, particularly when you can't see around the corner. And then the person driving mentioned that those roads are easier at night because then you can actually see that a car is coming around the corner because you see their lights. Whereas in the daytime, nothing. Your driving instructor taught you country roads quite early on, Lisa, my beloved. Yeah, I've not had to deal with country roads at all. I'd have to drive country roads are not nearby. It is the pedestrians' fault. You're right. You're right. And they should be better. I love the way their, like, animation turns. I love that so much. I love the design of Hollow Knight. Starting again was always my hell. Yeah, I really struggle. Like, I'm okay at not stalling. Generally, I stall when I've put myself in a position where I know I need to start again quite fast. And really, if I just drove around and cared a lot less about being fast, I'd be fine. Like, I don't think I'm actually as bad a driver as I think I am. If that makes sense. I think I'm going to have forgotten all of it when I have my next driving lesson, and I think I'm going to feel like shit for the first half hour, but actually, I'm not anywhere near passing, but I'm okay. It's fine. I can't signal when I go around a roundabout. I find that really hard. And as of yet, my driving instructor has to do the signalling for me. But I'll get there. When that happens, there's these things called brakes. Try them, they're pretty good. Listen, I'm good at braking. I just find it really hard to judge that sweet spot of, am I braking too early? Am I braking too late? I have no idea. I just brake when it feels right, and most of the time that's too late. But when I do it too early, I get complained at for being slow. It's a nightmare. Right. Let's give Shio a go. Going in with less than full health. Hi, buddy. Okay. 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 So it's like Grim, but even worse. Oh! Okay, the blue move is quite nice. I'm doing really shit at dodging the red one. But you know, these things happen. Oh, oh my god. That was terrifying. The fight is color-coded. It's fine. Actually, you are right, that if I just looked at the paintbrush, I'd know what move is about to happen. Which is pretty nice. Yeah, at least I can practice it now. Let's go check in on it. I think the reason I thought I had it unlocked is because I've tried it in my God Home save. Right, it's... you, right? Yeah. Okay, this was good progress. I think, even though I've spent most of the stream just chatting, I think this is probably a good point to end the stream. Because we've put ourselves in a really good position for doing more Pantheons next week. because we've actually unlocked the ability to practice with Shio. So I may practice over the course of the week if I have any time. If I don't, we will immediately begin next stream practicing with Shio. Next Wednesday's stream we'll begin practicing with Shio. And once I feel reasonably confident, we're going to head on into the Pantheon, and then it should be okay. But yeah, I'm going to bring a webcam back just for this last bit, just so it's a little less dissonant from normal streams. There we go. It's me. I've been here the whole time. Did you know? Isn't that crazy? I've been here the whole time. But yeah, I will be back on Saturday with Skyrim, with James. It's been a while, like a long while. Particularly because in the past few months there's been a lot of Saturdays where either I've been busy so there's been no stream, or James has been busy so there's been a different stream. No yellow box. I deleted the yellow box. I used to have a yellow box around the webcam because I thought I thought it made the webcam look cleaner, but I've become, I don't know, increasingly I just like this box. If I was a real gamer, and if I was really good at Twitch, I would have made like an overlay. The issue is just that, I don't know, I kind of like the game box and then occasional images aesthetic. The only like Twitch overlay I see that I like, I can't just do that because they have that. So Snapcube, Penny Parker's overlay, she's made it look like her Be Right Back screen looks like a fake desktop. So it's got some games on it and then some fake file names. It's really cute. And then when she plays a game, it's in like a pop-up and there's like Twitch chat. It's lovely. It's delightful. That's a really good overlay. I don't know. Overlays stress me out. I like them when they're really good. If you just get like overlay templates from Twitch, they're always really disgusting because they're just like boxes and, you know, computer aesthetic, and it's not nice. But yeah, no, Wilbur Soot's overlay as well. In general, I like an overlay that's like a fake computer background and then everything is like a computer pop-up tab. That's the only kind of overlay I like. Everything else feels so yucky. But I don't know, I'm not talented at overlay making. I couldn't manage it myself. Your overlay is just a small Twitch chat, that is literally it. That's fun. Mine is just me banging on the screen trying to be free. I mean, if I turn on the fuck you box and Bingus Cam and an image, you know, this is what I just always have in the background ready to go, you know? Sorry, I don't know why the fuck you box is just soup, but it is, so I guess. Marinette? Yeah, my current image one is the Miraculous Ladybug Bakery in real life. Why soup? I don't know. I like that that's your question and not why is why is this image called the fuck you box? I don't know, we were talking about soup and I was talking about soup, I guess, so I just had a picture of soup. Can't really tell you any more than that, to be honest. Does it scream fuck you? I don't know. The fuck you box used to be like, I don't know, it's been varying things. It used to be a literal box that was just like a black square that said fuck you on it. And I don't know, it has a very sad origin story actually. It was from some Jackbox streams where people were joining the game with slurs. So I hid the code with the fuck you box so that people had to join via Twitch. In fact, I think I hid the entire screen with the fuck you box. So people joined with the code and then I could see if they had bad names before we even joined. So super sad origin for a super fun box of soup. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream. I'll be back on Saturday with Skyrim and James, and then I'll be back next Monday with more Death's Door, maybe finishing it. And then I'll be back next Wednesday with more Hollow Knight Pantheons. So this is the next few weeks of life. It is Hollow Knight Pantheons and Skyrim and Death's Door. So thank you all for hanging out today. Is the fuck you box being Kingdom Hearts screenshot? That's a good one actually. Oh, I could bring that back. No, you're right. We should change the fuck you box. I'll do it at some point. It should be something new. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your week. And until I see you next, XOXO, go piss, go.